Hello, my name is Cynical Portal, and today I will be teaching you how to use audio background in ROBLOX Studio. So that's pretty basic stuff, right? So there's not much to it. Here's our fan, and by the end of this video, I want this fan to make sound, and I have other goals in mind. So audio is pretty important when it comes to games. It's good for noises, effect. Well, gives it effect, makes the game feel more real, gives realism, things like that. It's just another one of those features that work really well in Roblox, just as in itself. And then there's coding, which you can also make noises with. I won't be using music because fear of copyright, but I will be going through a set of examples that probably will be pretty beneficial. So this already has a code in it. It's not really the point of the video, but as you can see, this generator will make sound when it's told to. Now I'm just letting it load. Oh, I'm sorry. I went on run. So I'm going to go on play because there's a button that tells it to run. So we'll see what the results become out of this. Alright, so I'm going to press this and see, like, you can give sound to items and things like that, so you can give sound to like models, particular things like that. So I'm in Toolbox right now. I have that selected. If I go to audio, we'll be able to find a lot of stuff people have already uploaded, and you can feel free to use any of these. They're all good. And Roblox added this new update feature, which I personally think is very helpful. It tells you how long the audio is. So this song, I Won't Lose, is 3 minutes and 7 seconds. He Who Dares is 2 minutes 20 seconds, and so forth and so forth for all the other things. So that's very helpful on itself. So, you know, fans make some noise, like fan noises. So if I type up fan sound effect, sometimes, alright. That one's not very good. But see, you can find some pretty good stuff. I prefer this one over it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap the fan. This is our thing. These are the children of the fan. We don't have to get into that though. So I'm going to click on fan sounds, and it's going to insert inside of the fan model. So now we can go to properties, and these are a bunch of things that you can control. So you can play the sound, you can go to different parts of the sound, we can choose if it will be playing. So when we go into the game itself, we can choose if the audio of this will be running or not. So when it's off, we won't hear anything from the fan. When it's on, we will hear things from the fan. So I'm going to click playing, and now I'm going to go to run. That didn't work very well, but it was only 12 seconds long. So if we just play it, we can make it go a lot longer than that. In fact, we can make it go infinitely. So if we press loop, or looped I mean, that means it will go forever. So basically what that means is that the audio will keep repeating over and over again. So we'll have a constant effect. And we can also change the audio, or the volume I mean. So right now it's 0.5. I can change it to 1. You can see now it's louder. So if I change it to 2.2, it's that loud. So fans aren't that loud normally, so I have it at 0.2. Play on remove, I don't know why that's there, but basically if you delete this, then it just plays the audio, which is a little bit weird, but whatever. Playback speed is basically how fast it's playing. So if you make it 1, that's normal speed. If you make it anything lower, like that, it means that it won't be playing. So you can also make it, there's a way to make it less loud. Sound groups, we don't have to worry about that. Max distance means how far the audio will be going. So that's how many studs it will go. So this is 1 stud, 1, 2, 3, 4, which means it would go 10,000 of these. So that's a lot of studs. So I could hear it all the way from over here. If I make the max distance 50, then we can only hear it from 50 studs away. So if I was over here and max distance was 50, then I wouldn't be able to hear it because it would be too far away. Emitter size is how amplified it is, basically. I'm going to run this. What the heck? Alright, so basically this is the fan itself. It makes a good sound. I like it. But I'm going to delete this so I can give more examples of other parts that would probably be also helpful. So if I put the fan sound inside this part that already is walled, that's also a new feature. I'm going to run this. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to. Well, this is good education. So I'm going to turn on looped and I'm going to press playing. So now it will be playing. And see how this sounds a lot nicer. It feels very real. You feel like you're actually here. So that's pretty cool, right? So we can also add background sounds. So if you wanted a horror game, I could do ambient. I'm not sure if ambient is music. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm gonna go with wind. So wind sound effects, I guess. Wind sound. Well, it's all in uppercase, so it must be good. It's very quiet, but it's still there. So this is under workspace, the wind sound, so it will be in the workspace. I'm going to turn up the volume because it's quiet. Maybe even more than that. So this is a child, this sound is a child of the workspace, which is inside the parent, which is workspace. So I'm going to run this. And as you can see, there's wind playing everywhere. So that's very helpful. This is a just basically a basics guide to that. That's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like it if you want, and comment if you have any questions. I may eventually do a coding series where I go into more detail with everything I've mentioned so far, like all the other videos of this stuff, and I'm going to go into more detail, and then we'll actually get into the real action of all this. So if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Like I said, yeah, that's about it. Alright, peace guys.